Hi, it's time to cook again. Today I'm going to make what's called a brownie pudding. My favorite dessert is probably cheesecake, and today's my birthday. I usually make cheesecake. Today I'm making brownie pudding. That's probably my second favorite. It's like a moist, delicious brownie, and I'm going to top it with ice cream, bananas, more chocolate syrup. We're going to go overboard, but let's start with the brownie pudding. So I've got a 9 by 12 oval pan that I've covered with butter. I've spread butter around just to make sure it doesn't stick. And what I'm going to do with my mixer here is 2 cups of sugar. Put that in here. And 4 extra large eggs at room temperature. That's very important in baking. I'm not totally sure why, but most recipes say that. So you can just set them out in the morning or the night before, whatever works for you. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. And this is going to be for 5 minutes. I'm not going to make you watch all 5 minutes, but let's get this started. We want that very incorporated, and we want it kind of creamy, mellow yellow. Okay, in the meantime, I have 1/2 cup of flour, regular flour, and 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. And we just sift it together like you've seen me do many times. So we're going to do that and set it aside. Then once this mixing is done, I'll be right back. Okay, it is now creamy and mellow yellow in here, so we're going to go on with the recipe. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You know how I love vanilla. Okay. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of amaretto. Give it a little special something. Just a little flavor. Not that there isn't going to be enough flavor to begin with. Now I'm going to add very slowly, on low speed, my flour and cocoa mixture. Otherwise, if I don't do it on low, it's going to be everywhere. This is really a simple recipe, and trust me, it's so delicious and rich. You'll love it. Almost there. Now, we're not going to beat this for long, but we're going to make sure, whoops, a little too fast. We're going to make sure that it's all incorporated. Okay, now I have 2 sticks of butter, that's 1/2 pound, that I've melted and let it set for just a minute. And I'm going to pour this in slowly while mixing. And turn it up a little bit there. Just pour in the butter. Again, you don't want it splattering, and you want it slow enough. Even though the eggs are incorporated, I don't want to cook them. Okay? And we're just mixing that until it's incorporated, and I think it is. So, just make sure everything's done. I'll scrape down the sides of the bowl. Got it? Oops. Come on, there we go. Scrape that. Get all of that deliciousness. Okay, I knocked off a little cocoa powder, so mix that in. Now the next step is just to pour it into our 9 by 12 oval pan, which I happen to have one, something similar size, and I'm going to put it in an oven and bake it at 325 for an hour. Not hard again, right? But let me show you a little trick. Let me get this in the bowl. Sorry if I have my back to you. There we go. My old mixing bowl did not have a handle, and this is so much easier. Get all that good chocolate out of there. Okay, I think we did. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I have a roasting pan, and I'm going to put the brownie pudding in here I'm going to add enough hot tap water on the side, obviously not on the brownie, to come about halfway up the sides of the white dish. And that's going to help cook it. And it'll cook it more evenly. And it'll be beautiful, delicious. So I'm going to put it in the oven and I'll be back in an hour. Hi. Okay, it's been an hour. This is cooked. I took it out of the water bath and let it sit here for a few minutes just to cool off a bit. And the company's not here yet, but we're going to sample anyway. It's my birthday. I can do that. I love that sound. The top is crispy. The inside is moist. Isn't that gorgeous? Now after a while, I'm going to top it with ice cream, bananas, chocolate syrup, whatever. It's going to be so good, but let me show you. This is delicious as it is. Look how moist that is. I don't know if you can see. It's really good. And it's so chocolatey. This is delicious. I'm going to have an early dessert, and then when everyone's here, we'll finish it off with the ice cream. Thank you for joining me. Here's to 66 years and at least another 40. I gotta hit 100. Thank you.